Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another Scents from a Hat video. I wanted to do this because it's been over a month and I did one of these videos, and also because I have so many fragrances I have to review and wear that I need to just spend a day to get my notes together and then unleash the review waters upon you. This is stupid, I'm sorry, but these videos are stupid. So, if you have clicked on this video, I'm sorry. Hi, my name's Kristin. Welcome to my channel. I do a lot of fragrance videos, discussions, reviews. So if you like the types of content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video and click the little bell if you want to be notified when I have more videos up. I generally try to post Monday through Friday. Sometimes I post on the weekends as well. Today's video, if you're unfamiliar, is Scents from a Hat, where I choose a random fragrance themed list, top 10, top 5, top 20, I decide randomly. And then what I will do is I will let the hat decide. So this hat is filled with adjectives, and then once I pick the adjectives, I'm going to pick scenarios. Also, if you haven't guessed, this is comedy. This is not to be taken seriously. Some people take these videos seriously and they think I'm serious. Please do not take these videos seriously. I take these videos seriously when I choose the fragrances, but good Lord, do not take these videos seriously, please and thank you. Anyway, if you clicked on this video, you probably already read in the title or in the description box. You know what the video is, what the hat has chosen for me, what the random RNGesus has decided my list will be, but I will find that out now. So the first thing is what will the fragrance be? Oh, lovely. Wonderful descriptive word for fragrances. Pungent. I got my scenarios. Now, I will list all the other fragrance Scents from a Hat videos I've done before. Some of them are like sexy fragrances for beds, slippery fragrances for holiday parties, manly fragrances to social distance at the grocery store, to give you an idea of how these videos can go. The last one was 10 gross fragrances for spring, which I thought was wildly appropriate. Okay, to pretend you're a wizard. So, top 10 pungent fragrances to pretend you're a wizard. This video is gonna take that route. I already know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. People are going to think it's stupid. Of course, let's get into it. Hi, welcome back. I just spent way too long picking out fragrances and way too long looking for my wizard hat. If you're wondering, yes, this is my wizard hat. And yes, I do wear this. And yes, I am a child. So judge me however you want. I am wearing a wizard hat. And I do actually wear this non-comically throughout the house sometimes, just because I feel like it. A little tidbit before we get into this video, I love wizards. I'm actually working on a painting series of wizards in fiction, literature, and pop culture, and I'm painting their portraits for my house. It's a personal little project I have. I've painted Dumbledore before. If you would like to see what he looks like, I'll link below if you want to check out my old painting style. I haven't painted like that in a while. But I do really love wizards, and actually I considered when we got our new car, which is a Model Y, I wanted to paint or commission someone to paint one of those like banging like 80s wizards, like surrounded by thunder and lightning and a unicorn with like a big beard, like just really like metal and awesome. And that was vetoed. I would have done it. It would be done. It would already be on my car, but that was vetoed. So, and I'm not good at painting cars, and yeah, so if you guys know anyone in the Gainesville area who will paint a wizard on my car, I am going to try and get that to happen. Truly, honestly, like I really wanted it. I don't know. I just really like wizards. I like magic, the history, the lore, just the fun that's around them, but also like the seriousness that's around them too. If you look at literature and history and what they symbolize too, it's really cool. We're not going to get into a philosophical debate about wizards. However, I will tell you how I chose these fragrances, how I interpreted Pungent. Obviously, this video is a long video. Obviously, I haven't gotten into the actual fragrance part yet because these Scents from a Hat's videos are more fun and quirky and just comedy. Again, please do not take me seriously. If you are taking me seriously now, thank you, but don't take these videos seriously. So I chose as pungent, strong fragrances, aromatic fragrances. A lot of these are very, very beast mode-y. Not a lot of them, some of them are. And they each, in their own unique way, kind of smell a little bit magical, a little bit different, a little bit special, or just particularly pungent. So that's the best way I was able to interpret this list. The first one that I actually chose, weirdly enough, is Jessica Simpson Fancy Nights. This is a patchouli bomb, and patchouli is one of those fragrances, one of those notes, one of those just smells that harkens to like magic. Like you go into one of those like new age like shops, and it usually you smell that beautiful smell, that thick patchouli from the incense and the oils, and I love the way that smells. And I'm not saying this smells like it, but it's a very powerful patchouli fragrance, and so it kind of like initially reminded me of it. And plus the bottle does look like kind of something you would find on by a cauldron or with potions, and I really think it's a cute little bottle. So this was the first one I picked. The second one, I don't know why I chose this one, but I immediately was like, this fragrance. So it's very strong, it's very distinct, it's very powerful, but it's leather, and it's a Rich Mist from Ryan Richmond. I really enjoy this fragrance. I'm gonna go over here because I think I'm off to the side. Hi. So this is such a powerful leather fragrance. I love it. It's very distinct, but if you don't like leather, this will be too leather for you. And I think this is more on the pungent side of Pretending to be a Wizard. It's a great fragrance. Again, it's very powerful in the leather department. So if you like leather, you should check out this scent. But overall, I think that it's powerful enough, it's beast mode-y enough, and it's unique enough and distinct enough to be something I think that would be special to wear when you're pretending to be a wizard around your house on a normal, Wednesday afternoon. Now, these are two indie houses. One of them's my favorite indie house, Cinis Labs. I talk about this fragrance all the time, Absinthe 9. This just, again, looks like something that you would use in a potion or for magic, like a health potion. I don't think it would be a mana potion, probably be a health potion. And at the same time, it just smells magical too. This is one of my favorite fragrances. I love the way this smells. And so you've heard me talk about this one enough, Absinthe 9 from Cinis Labs. And then another fragrance house, an indie fragrance house. I only own like 4 or 5 bottles from this house, but I really enjoy everything. And this is from the Parlour company, and this is Forest. Their entire just aura, theme, just the feeling of this entire house in general is very kind of witchy, magic, Victorian Gothic. And so just the aesthetic of this house kind of fits this magical theme. And this fragrance is so green and so nice. I wear this one a lot to bed. It's just really, really nice. It has that kind of little added touch of cool, wispy magic in the air. This next one is a fragrance I've had in my collection for a while. This smells amazing. This performs amazing. It's pungent. And pungent, again, with the last 2 fragrances, has to do with kind of their smell. It's distinctive. It's strong. It smells like magic. So if you wanted to have that air of magic around you, smelling like that would definitely do it. Before I go into the other fragrances, I'm going to tell you one of my favorite stories. So some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. I used to go to Renaissance festivals. I used to work at Renaissance festivals for a while. I wanted to travel, be a performer, or be an artist who took my art with Renaissance festivals. Growing up, I really wanted to do that. I had a plan, but it never worked out, and I realized it's not the type of life I want to live. But I always loved the idea of doing it. I wasn't able to travel for health. That's kind of what I mean. It wasn't the kind of life I wanted to live because I would be unable and I would be kind of a little bit more shackled to my health than other people who traveled would be able to. Anyway, getting off topic, one of my favorite memories from just attending a Renaissance festival was there was somebody who was Gandalf the Grey, and they had the most amazing costume. And I mean, we're talking about Florida heat, like super hot, like 90 degrees. This guy's walking around with he grew out his beard. He had these amazing robes. He had a pipe. He's walking around, and he somehow had like a fog machine under his cloak, and he played music. And so as you walked past him, you got this entire wizard experience, and it was amazing. I'm still blown away by that just entire experience because it was so cool. Because kind of felt the coolness from the fog machine and the heat from the sun and his pipe and the music, and it was such a banging costume. So wizard experience for me, loved it. So these next two fragrances are pungent in regards to loud, very, very beast modey. They have crazy longevity. They kind of stick to your skin forever. And they're just very powerful, and they just smell like otherworldly. They're so good. So we have Trouble in Heaven from Christian Louboutin. I love this fragrance. This fragrance just smells amazing. It is so powerful. It is so sexy. And so if you want to be a sexy wizard, if that's your jam, then here we go. And then this other one is Alexandria II from Xerjoff, and you guys know how I feel about this scent. These fragrances are more added because they are very loud, they are beast modey. They have this idea of sticking in the air and being kind of like heavy and this beautiful aura, and you can take that idea of longevity and performance and translate it to pungent if you don't like the way it smells, but they are fantastic. And the last four I have are also cutely named, kind of witchy and wizardy and magic-y, and these fragrances are perfect fragrances. I love them. The first one we have is a newer fragrance to my collection, Superstitious from Frederic Malle. This scent is just fantastic. I'm going to be reviewing this fragrance. This is a fragrance that I recently picked up secondhand. Somebody was, I think, decluttering their collection, or they didn't want it anymore, so I got it for a steal. And I have a lot of experience with this scent, so I'll be doing a full review. But this is a great example of kind of what I'm talking about, what I'd want to wear if I wanted to feel more magic-y. Then we have the Bewitching Yasmine from Penhaligons. This is probably one of the better fragrances from Penhaligons just in general, in regards to it having excellent performance, a beautiful blend of gourmand and woody and strong and wearable. It's a fantastic, fantastic fragrance. And then Wicked Good from Gallagher Fragrances. This to me smells magical and chocolatey, and the vanilla is just amazing. And I think what makes this extra special and kind of fits into this pretending to be a wizard theme has to do with the tonka bean. The tonka bean is one of those notes where it's distinct, like people know it's tonka, but it's not as recognizable as vanilla or peppermint or wood. It's different, and it adds something special, especially when it's very predominant in compositions, and I think Wicked Good does it right. But if I had to choose the one fragrance to rule them all for a very pungent, pretending to be a wizard fragrance, let me say that I'm choosing this as pungent and not a negative way. This is a unique fragrance. This fragrance has a life of its own, and it's fantastic. And it's Forbidden from House of Matriarch. Now the reason why I chose this one is this is a white floral, but this is a pungent white floral, and it's designed to be that way. It's earthy and savory and like damp and vegetal, but it has this overly indolic tuberose note in there, and it smells like a slimy tuberose. And you might say to yourself, ew, but when you wear it, you're like, oh wow, this is amazing. It smells so good, especially on the skin. It is a more challenging fragrance. It is not for everyone, but some people have asked me, what's a good unique tuberose? What is an indolic fragrance? This is the definition of it, and it just smells like otherworldly and magical, and not in a cheap or campy way, but in just a beautiful artistic way. It's just a great fragrance to wear. I really enjoy it. And at the end of the day, I love to wear it in general, and I think it's pungent in the fact that it's not your stereotypical indolic white floral, and it's magical, so it fits the bill for this video. And I almost wore my wizard robes, but I decided to keep you guys from that visual, so you get my hat. But anyway, guys, that is my 10 fragrances that are pungent to pretend to be a wizard. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I would love to know what fragrances you guys would wear that are loud and proud and unapologetic and pungent, that you would wear to be a witch or a wizard. And just, I'm talking about pretend. I'm talking about having fun, embracing your magical side, and just, you know, wearing something that's special. Because these are definitely special fragrances. Let me know what fragrances in the description box below. Also, please remember this video is comedy. It's fun, please. Please don't take me seriously. I'm tired of the internet taking me seriously with these videos. Please. And if you don't, whatever, you do whatever you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see my other videos where the hat picks a top 10 list, I will link all my scents from a hat video below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.